Hey guys, it's Rich, and I want to do a little vlog. I wanted to do this yesterday, but the one that turned out it wasn't good enough to be posted. So I wanted to do a little talk on the tarot and tell you guys a little bit about how I do my tarot readings. Now, I have never really had the problem reading for myself. I know that there are some psychics out there or intuitives out there who cannot read for themselves no matter what they do, how they try it, whatever. That's never been really the case with me, so I feel really fortunate that I've never had that type of issue before. I don't want to call it a problem because it's not really a problem because they still give really good readings to others. They just can't seem to read for themselves. But anyway, that's not really where I wanted to go on this video. The thing I wanted to discuss was that whenever I connect with a tarot deck, I don't really have the problem reading for myself, and I don't ask a question whenever I read for myself. And I might actually do some flip throughs of the different tarot decks that I have here. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks that I have here in Korea, and I also have, I think, 2 decks at home, and I have 1 on the way. So it's eight decks. 9 if you count the color your own, which I really don't because it's the same as the other one here. Anyway, I wanted to tell you guys that even though the books and most of the tutorials that you get and whatnot, at least for others, whenever I read for others, I make them or have them ask a question. But usually the tutorials that you see, the books that you read will tell you you have to ask a question. If you ask just a general question or ask for a general reading, you're just going to get a general reading, which has never really been the case for me. This is the second deck I've ever bought, and it's the Llewellyn Tarot. The one that I got before this was one of those little pocket tarot things. I guess you would call that my first deck, even though I never really used it. This one I've used for a lot of readings. I do like it, and I think I might do some flip throughs in the future of this deck and the other decks I have. But whenever I started reading with this deck for myself, and this deck gave no craps about my personal feelings. It would tell me whatever I needed to know, not holding back anything. No sugarcoating is available for me whenever I read for myself. And that's what I found out with this deck. And it's continued throughout readings with the other decks that I have. I've never really had a bad reading with tarot, but I've had the in-your-face, this is what you need to hear type of reading with the tarot. And then I have the Witch's Tarot, which I'm going to do a flip through on this because I kind of really want to do a review on this. I do like this deck, but there are some things I don't like about this deck. And then I have this deck here. This is the one that comes with the color your own tarot cards, and I'm going to do a review on this because there are some things I do and don't like about this deck. I've never really done a reading for myself with this deck because I kind of used to use this one only to read others. Whenever I first started out reading for others, I joined Biddy Tarot, which will give free readings in exchange for a feedback to the reader. And if you want to partake in doing free readings, you can sign up through them, and there's a cost for it and whatnot to be part of that, but you get a lot of experience and a lot of learning time doing email readings. But this deck I used to use only for those types of readings. And then I got my Rider-Waite deck, which, who doesn't have a Rider-Waite deck? I mean, it's kind of the go-to first deck. For me, it was like the go-to 7th, 8th deck. But, I can do a flip through of this one if you guys want. And I have this one, which I'm not going to tell you the name, and I'm not going to show you right now because I'm still trying to really connect with it. I'm still trying to figure out, and it's more me than the cards. I can tell you that right now. For this one, it's more me than the cards that I'm not. I'm standing in my own way of learning that one a little bit further. But my main point of this video was, besides showing you the tarot cards that I have, was to kind of get that out there, that sometimes you don't have to ask yourself a question whenever you're giving yourself a reading. You don't have to ask the cards to show you, your love life. You don't have to ask them to show you your financial hurdles, your health issues, anything like that. You don't have to ask specific questions whenever dealing with tarot, at least not for me. And that, like I said, that's only whenever I'm giving myself a reading that I don't ask a question. And if you've never tried that, maybe try it once, twice, see how it works for you. If you have tried it and it doesn't work for you, then sorry. I mean, it's just something that I do, and I'd like to get your guys' opinion on it, because I think, we all share a little bit something here and there, and I know certainly you guys have given me stuff in the comment section below that I've never considered, or that, we bounce ideas off of each other a little bit more and more. So I do enjoy reading the comments. Matter of fact, I'm going to be doing a whole video of just answering comments and responding to some comments left in my previous videos that I haven't gotten around to personally answering, or I might do some videos on some of the comments that were left, because, yeah, you guys have some good ideas out there. And I don't think it should just be relegated to the comments themselves, so I might do some extra videos on that stuff. Kind of on a vlogging mission today. I kind of want to get some videos done up and get some stuff put onto my YouTube channel, because I haven't made videos in a while, and I'm really kind of coming out of that, especially with the last video that was posted on not witching enough. And that's kind of one of the things I wanted to say about with the tarot readings, is that my tarot, it doesn't hold any punches. It tells me exactly what I need to hear, whether I want to hear it or not. And it's something that I've always done, at least for my readings. And I was wondering if you guys kind of have the same experience. So with that, yes, I think I am going to do a couple flip through videos and some reviews of some of the tarot. So let me know if you guys really want to see that stuff, and if so, great. If not, then, well, I'll do 1 or 2 decks and then call it quits. So yeah, I think that's all. Pretty sure that's all for this video. I was going to share the actual tarot reading that I gave for myself, but I kind of decided against it. That was one of the things that made me want to redo this video. So anyway, this is getting to be just a rambly vlog. So with that, if you aren't subscribed to me, go ahead and click subscribe. If you haven't been to Christo-Paganism.com yet, go ahead and go there, and let me know what you guys would like to see on that. And if you aren't following me on Twitter, you can follow me there. And all the links are in the bottom bar, so if you are watching via mobile, you can go into the description block and follow all those links. So anyway, with all that being said, I wish you guys love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.